Welcome back, team. Very interesting concept, team, and very easy also. Okay, Helm charts. Okay, team. So generally, why we need Helm charts and why we need to go for the Helm charts? First thing, if you recall our project, whatever the project we implemented by using NGINX, by using AGIC, we implemented our projects completely end to end. But as part of those projects, if you recall, you did few deployments, especially deployment.yaml. Let me write down what are the manifest you went through so far. Okay, deployment.yaml, svc.yaml. I'm just writing some shortcuts. Okay, next one, ingress.yaml, and followed by these names. No need to be same team. Okay, I'm just giving some reference for you. Deployment, service, ingress, secret.yaml. Okay, and I think hpa.yaml, which I will cover now, don't worry. hpa.yaml, which is a horizontal pod autoscaler. That is also one of the YAML, okay, which you can consider. So far you come across these, especially these YAMLs, okay, in your corresponding project, one of the project. But the point is, and you need to understand more on service account and also cluster role binding. I will show you one real-time use case, especially Azure Devops to AWS. There you will understand those corresponding YAMLs also. Don't worry. You will see in depth, especially in the Kubernetes. Don't worry. And also you have seen pv.yaml, pvc.yaml, sc.yaml, right? All these things you have seen, storage class.yaml, right? So these are all the things also we just attempted, right? Right. So these many types of manifest you have seen so far. I think I might have missed a few more. That's okay. But whatever the things we have seen, mostly I have written here. And few more are A2C. Okay? Don't worry. Alright. Now, my question is, while handling all these things, team, you deployed everything as an independent. Okay? You're going to the Kubernetes cluster, you're deploying deployment YAML, service YAML, ingress YAML, secret YAML, HPYAML, then you are checking your behavior. That's what exactly you did. But the problem here is, okay, now as a DevOps point of view, as a DevOps engineer, if you are come across this particular manifest and you forgot to deploy one secret.yaml in production, what will happen? So obviously your application is running short of your database secrets. Example, maybe most probably you'll keep your secrets, especially the databases or any other certificates. So your application is running short of your secrets, then obviously your application will not work. So the point here is you are moving to the completely containerized orchestration tool, but the missing points here are you are not properly planning or packaging for the deployments. So your deployment package is not properly done. That is the missing part here. So how to make sure proper deployment to the any kind of environment with the help of Kubernetes? That is where exactly Helm charts are helping you. What Helm charts will do? Helm charts will collect all these manifests, and this manifest will be deployed to the corresponding environments. Let me draw one more line here. Okay, I'm just drawing the Helm chart one more time. Okay, for example, if you consider this one thing, for example, I'm just considering a chart called middleware chart. For example, middleware-chart. Let me just tell you how exactly the chart will be here. Okay, for example, I'm just adding an arrow. Just understand it. Chart.yaml, the structure. I'm just writing the structure. Okay, and followed by chart.yaml, and followed by, usually you will see charts. Okay, charts are the another one which you can see always, and followed by, there you can see another one as templates team. Okay, that is another one which you can see always, templates. And under the templates only, mainly your templates will be there, but I don't want to write that. Just in few seconds I will write that. And finally, at the same hierarchy level, I'm writing first team. Okay, values.yaml. Okay, values.yaml. So team, these are all the four exactly the hierarchy level which will sit under your Helm chart generally. Okay, this is one level. Now I'm going for another level, team. What is another level? Under the templates, team. Under the templates, I'm just writing. Okay, config.aml. Okay, is the one which I'm writing one thing. I'm just writing some examples. Team. Whatever the thing you are just thinking about, especially whatever you are just thinking about, I'm just copying everything. I'm just keeping all those AMLs, especially under this one, team. Okay, let me arrange it well so that I think it will be nicer. Okay, so what I'm doing exactly here is under templates, I'm trying to add all your what exactly I'm adding? All your manifest. Okay, that's what exactly I'm doing, team. Okay, that's what exactly I'm doing. So if you just come here, I'm just filling everything. Okay, all right, team. So now if you see this one, team, if you see this one, what are the thing you are seeing? So this is what exactly I'm talking about. Okay, everything is awesome. So under templates is the one exactly the thing which will help you, and also the templates is the one today you are just deploying manually. Okay, manually means by using your Azure CI/CD, whatever it is you are deploying, but it is not a parameterized. No, it is not a parameter. It's completely hard coded one. Okay, hard coded one. Now this is what exactly your format for your Helm chart. Okay, so this is exactly the thing usually you will follow. Now, so far, okay, now I want to highlight another thing for you. Okay, so far we understand something. Now I want to highlight another one. So this is really good. Now you tell me one more thing, team. Okay, so this is what today your case, and you just trying to convert this particular thing, whatever you are saying, into this particular format. That's what exactly you are attempting. Okay, this is what exactly we need to achieve. Why we are doing this, now we will understand. So once you have come here, now I'm just taking different environments, team. Okay, for example, usually you have your dev environment and corresponding to SIT, and corresponding next one is pre-prod, and next one is production, right? These are all the common things only, and prod. So now the point what exactly I'm trying to highlight, okay, you may have these many environments, that's okay. Now you tell me one thing, team, when you are deploying Kubernetes in your previous part, when you are deploying Kubernetes into these particular architectures, what are the architectures are there, right? When you are deploying, you just deployed as a single environment, but you never care about, okay, if the environment is different, how to manage. Environment is different, how to manage. Obviously, if environment is different, Kubernetes cluster is also different. No, Kubernetes cluster is also different cluster. You will not have all the environments in the same cluster, first and foremost thing. And secondly, whatever the deployment or config or secret AML or whatever the AMLs you are talking about, all these AMLs today, what are the things you deployed as a hard coded, these values again you need to duplicate for another environment. Again you need to duplicate for another environment, right, team? This is what usually you will do, because you need to duplicate the values. You need to absolutely duplicate the values. So what are the values are there? For example, here you will just deploy. Let me give an example, simple example. For example, this is, just assume this is a dev environment. Okay, this is a dev environment. When you go for the dev environment, usually you will never care about any kind of limits. For example, resource limits or request memory or CPU limits, you'll never care. That's why you will not give here, but you need to pass here. So your template is little bit different here. Okay, when you go for the production, again you will maintain a very super high infrastructure. So again your memory and CPU limits are different when you go for the production. So that is the one of the variable which I'm highlighting. There is a change. Another one I will highlight. In your architecture, what of the architecture you just saw, in that architecture your database is, this is one of the database which is the dev environment. Again, if you go for the SIT or UAT, database is different, and production database is different, so your secret is different again. So you need to modify your secret AML also. right? You need to modify your secret ML also. So for example, I'm just highlighting the cases. In the first case, you need to modify your request in CPU, which is in deployment ML. In second case, you need to modify your secret ML, which is database secrets, which are their secret ML. So these are all few changes. Even HP also same. Horizontal pod order scalar. In lower environments, you don't need to care, but in higher environments, you need it. See what the problem you are getting as a DevOps admin. You are getting few problems here. You are duplicating these particular templates and you are modifying the template values accordingly. It's really very troublesome for you to maintain these particularly 3 sets of values, right? 3 sets of values are not so easy to maintain. 3 sets of values. That is why your Helm charts really helping you in this area to just pass what values you are interested to pass. For those, please fill in the dev.ml. What values you are interested to pass, please fill those things in the sit.ml. What values you are interested to pass, please fill those things in the preprod.ml. Okay, what values you are interested to pass, just pass those values in the prod.ml. So whatever the values.ml is the one which I'm highlighting here, team, that is the game changer here. So whatever the values you are seeing, this values.ml is the one which will be passed. If it is a dev environment, it will be replaced with dev.ml. If it is SIT, it will be replaced with SIT.ml. If it is a pre-prod, it will be replaced with the pre-prod.ml or something like that. This is what exactly we will think about the case team. Okay, this is what exactly the case we need to think also. So that is the first and foremost thing which you need to keep in your mind. 2 problem statements are highlighted. Problem statement number 1. You are deploying your manifest independently. So you need to deploy those things as a package. That's the first problem. Second problem, and environment to environment, you are duplicating your manifest corresponding to your values. Let's not do that. Let's keep a single template. That template will be passed with a different set of values. This is what exactly I'm talking about. So it will be passed with a different set of values. So then obviously your case is absolutely solved. Oh, this is exactly the thing I'm highlighting to you. Okay, all right. Thank you for the session. See you in the next part.